I got to do the mirror thing off. Hello, everybody. I'm Keptastic Gamer, and this is Talk Nerdy to Me, where we talk about gadgets, techs, gaming, and collectibles. Whoever wants to go first, jump on in a box. I know what Goober's here for. Joker, what are you here for? All right. Returning for a third time. Because we just love them. Why not? Either three or fourth times. I don't know. He pretty much lives.
There we go. Well, yeah, you know what? And a shout out to Kev for actually remembering and being on time for a show for the first time. Hey, look at you!
I only forgot the show once, and that's because I had a crappy admin.
I'm sorry. Once
for 5 weeks.
Once, Kev.
Yeah, I forgot it once.
If that's true, then I'm 4 foot.
Well, hello, 4 foot.
Nuh-uh, you remember more than once. I remember this.
Listen, sir, if you come on my show and tell me how many times I forgot my show.
I count.
You can't count. You're only 4 foot.
Taller than a cat.
Well, I just got one thing to say to you about that. You
took too long. You needed 2 full seconds to think of a comeback. Sorry, if this was long now, D-Rec would have hit the buzzer already. Hi, Kev. How you doing?
Censorship on you.
Believe it or not, we actually like each other.
No, I do. Oh, sorry.
Too much.
I had one left over.
Wow.
What?
So apparently you know what we're talking about today, because I don't.
I don't either. Nobody tells me around here.
I know.
Like, hey, guess what? You have 2 holes on your show. They're here. I'm like, oh, I have 2 holes on my show. Okay.
Wow.
What are they here for? No, I know. Okay. I don't know either.
Do me a favor. I know it's hard. Take your finger off that beat button.
Then you'll hear the words.
Stop.
No one wants to hear the words.
So I honestly can't remember the last times what I talked about the last 2 times that I've been on here.
Comics.
So,
The last time was the hat, and then it was the comics. It was gaming, hat, comics. You didn't do shot glasses yet.
I did do shot glasses. That was on that same episode of gaming.
No, that was after you were showing me all your stuff.
Well, that counts.
Not after the show doesn't count.
Yeah, it counts.
When does that count?
They count considering the fact that I have to. That's a lot of prep work. Next time.
Oh, okay.
I actually came to talk about, because I don't think I went into that detail. I don't remember.
Oh, let me give you the full screen.
Thank you. I came to actually talk about my games and talk about my game life, what I grew up on, what I'm playing, what I have downloaded, what I have owned, and what I'm planning on buying, probably within the next day or so, if I can make up my mind.
Yeah, if you can make up your mind.
I'm serious.
I know how that feels. It's like, should I get that one or that one? Screw it. I'm gonna buy them both.
I mean, if you want to start there, we could start there, because
It's up to you.
Hogwarts Legacy or Jackbox Party Pack 6.
Hogwarts Legacy. That's been on sale for I saw it on Epic Games for the computer for $13. And that was the one that comes with everything, like the $80 one. I came with everything, the little horse and all that. That's what that was.
So yeah, no, that one's not on sale though. It's the regular one is on sale for only $20. While Jackbox Party Pack 6 is normally $29. It's on sale for $17.99. They have a cheaper one that comes with 5 games. They have a cheaper one, the party starter. That one's $18.99, and you only get 3 games. So after the sale, that'll be the cheapest one, and the one that's at the Party Pack 6 that was at $17.
Pretty much get them both for the price of one game. And you still said Legacy is still a $60 game. Yeah, it was like $30-something.
That's almost true. Because it's about $40. It's
normally $60.
Baby, yeah. Sorry, I got excited.
Hey, ignore the chat.
No, I'm not ignoring the chat. How dare you? You have to. I don't. Ha, loopholes. Sometimes I say stuff just to kind of ruffle Kev's.
Wow.
But yes, so I could get both. It's about, and I already did the math. It's gonna be at most $40.
If you already did the math, you might as well just do it. Put in all that work to do the math, you're pretty much committed to it.
Possibly, yes. Okay, so I might, but I'm just, if I had to pick, which one, right?
Well, Legacy never is multiplayer, but since you're a big fan of Harry Potter, I'd probably pick Legacy because I forget which stairwell. One of the stairwells actually has a picture of Harry from the book Harry, not the movie Harry, but the comic book Harry. Not comic book, the book Harry, hanging up as a portrait.
You'll get there, Kev. You'll get there.
I'm surprised they haven't made a comic book of that yet. They should. Mm-hmm. That's a market they're missing.
Surprisingly.
But everything else is a comic. Shoot.
But there's pros and cons on that. My girlfriend doesn't have Hogwarts Legacy, so I gotta wait, and I probably wouldn't play.
It's not a 2-player game.
It could be.
It's not a 2-player game.
It's not cross-gen?
It's not a 2-player game. It's a 1-player game. It's solo.
What about, there's no multiplayer?
Nope, they never had a multiplayer. That's a missed opportunity for that game.
You're lying.
Everybody said, how are you going to have a game about a school that's not multiplayer? As far as I know, they haven't added that yet. Wow. There was talks of it, but I haven't heard anything from it since.
I'm let down a little bit.
Now, do you both have like an Xbox or PlayStation 5?
She has PS4. I got the Xbox Series.
Because you both had a PlayStation 5. I was going to say you could let her play the game through the PlayStation 5. Let her play your game. She links to your console and you fire it up and she plays it. I did that before.
Okay.
That's how I tested it before I played it. Yeah, that's why I like PlayStation so much. They allow you to do that. Xbox doesn't allow you to do that.
Mm-hmm. So the thing was with Jackbox, if I get that one, I mean that's also for like stream purposes as well as also playing with other people and whatever. So that one,
might as well just get them both, and then when she gets but get them both.
Probably. All right, fine.
60. Well, actually, technically, if you want the extra stuff, because that's what I got, it's an $80 game pretty much, and you're getting it real cheap. So you're still saving money.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, fair enough. So games that I currently have, I guess I'll start with the games that I have installed, and then followed by the games that I own. Because
this is only an hour show, right?
Extension, huh?
I said, this is only an hour show, right?
I was gonna go through it quick, but I mean, if my time's up, my time's up. That's fine. I wasn't saying I'm gonna go into detail, Jesus. And you act like I have that many games.
I got a lot of games.
Yeah, see, It would be nice.
Because I get a lot of free games from Amazon Prime plus Epic. Like I got a library. Huh?
You like stop mid sentence.
Oh. Oh, it was first was like, and from me, I'm like, yes. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. Hold up before we go any further, because first, what's be important? Okay. Thank you first for Farming Simulator, Scum and Ark. Are you happy now? Are you? Because I'm not sure if you're happy now. Are you happy that I called out, said thank you for the games? Now back to our regular scheduled program.
I swear, if the South Park creators were live streamers.
Why'd you never get a featured show on Meet Me? One too many in a show.
So the games that I currently have installed, speaking of South Park, right? The games I currently have installed. So I have I'll start with the games that I haven't played yet. I know you're gonna get on me for this. I haven't played it yet, but I will. I got Predecessor and the First Descendant, because I heard a good thing about First Descendant, and then I saw Predecessor. It's like a kind of like a modern, seemingly better version of Smite. So I wanted to kind of check it out. I also have the My Hero Ultra Rumble game, which is kind of like anime's Fortnite. Honestly, besides the build. And then I have Fall Guys, followed by Fortnite. Fortnite obviously is the game that I play the most with my babe and actually in Wabbit and anybody that pretty much wants to join us really. Let's see, and then the games that I actually have. All right, like I said, I promised I made this quick, so Multiversus Century, Neverwinter, Yu-Gi-Oh, Naraka, Overwatch, Speedstorm, Paladins, WWE, NBA, Matrix, that engine thingamabob,
You
Call
said
of Duty,
Matrix?
UFC, Outriders, that Mortal Engine thingamabob, Outriders, One Punch Man, Shaolin vs. Wu-Tang, Destiny, Halo 5, Skate 3, Soul Calibur 6, Mortal Kombat 11, Need for Speed, Heat, Tekken, Sword Art Online, Jump Force, Bless Unleashed, Injustice 2, UFC, 3, Star Wars Jedi Knight Academy, Jump Force Demo, Star Trek, Killer Instinct, For Honor, and the Halo Master Chief Collection. Oh, and Smite, Warframe.
Thought you were going to pass out the lack of oxygen there.
No, I had more in the tank.
I believe that.
Dude, I partake, if you know what I'm saying. I take big breaths. It's practice every day.
Not like DJ. Like DJ, your boy, when he does his show and he does his plug-in, I swear to God, he's going to pass out.
Well, he doesn't pace himself, but not too much on DJ.
I just think it's funny.
I'm dead. But yes, and yes, I did say so. It's the Matrix Awakens, an Ultra Engine. No, it's it was part of the Unreal.
Matrix Awakens.
Yeah, so Unreal Engine, they did something. Hold on, let me open this. Here, I'll even do this.
I know. Enter the Matrix. I remember the online Matrix game and Path of Neo, but Matrix Awakens. Like the movie Matrix?
So I'll read the description. Explore the future of interactive storytelling and entertainment with Unreal Engine 5 in this boundary-pushing cinematic and real-time tech demo. So not a full game, but it's a placing that you can, I believe that you can replay.
It's a demo.
And then after that, you can kind of like explore the city. Can't really do much after it, but explore. But yeah, it is. Yeah, it's interesting.
It's interesting.
I honestly
Isn't
thought
it?
they were gonna lead, like it was gonna lead to an actual game, but I'm not 100%.
It doesn't.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Um, and it was free to download.
Sure, somebody will put it out there.
Possibly.
But real fast, those of you who's joining, I'm Kevtastic Gamer, and this is Talk Nerdy to Me, where we talk about tech, gaming, gadgets, and collectibles. Wow, my plugin's really short.
Just like my attention span.
Squirrel. What?
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we're doing a show.
Yeah. So yeah, those are the games that I haven't that I have installed, and some that I downloaded. Hopefully I'll be able to add 1 or 2 more games by the end of the night. And yeah.
You're gonna like Legacy.
I can't wait, man. I've been waiting for something like this for years.
I never beat the game yet.
I've always loved open world.
I've been exploring.
Ever since I can remember. Sorry.
You could definitely explore. Like, I got bored, I put cheats on, and I was just exploring the whole entire area. So they have the whole school. And then they have that little shop town. Then they have the whole sections of the forest. Like, it's the, that big huge lake that they're on or in the middle of or whatever. It's that whole surrounding area. That's the map. It's pretty big.
I can't.
So there's a lot to do in there. And as you go through the storyline with the school, you learn you get the broom, you pick your wand out, because it's actually a quest to go to. I'm going to re-download that game and play it. There's a quest to go to the
apparently it's really long. That's why no one's finishing it, which is actually really good news, because I don't like how some games have a little short. I want something like Elder Scrolls type of thing, like
they're still finding new stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I freaking love Elder Scrolls. I played Oblivion. I missed out a little bit of Morrowind because I came too late on that one. But Oblivion, Skyrim Online. Oh my
Skyrim,
god!
They're still finding new stuff for. Yeah,
that's wild.
And yeah. I mean, Legacy. I don't know if it has as big as a map as Skyrim, but it is, the school's in the middle of the water, and it's the whole surrounding area, and there's a lot of side quests to do. There's quests where there's these little butterflies that activate pictures. You go in the kitchen, and all the little elves, you get quests from them and stuff. There's just so much. There's different classes with different quests. And that's just for me playing it for a little bit. I haven't fully played it, but like I got up to where you can get your broom, but you can go to the shops and you can customize your broom. You can buy stuff. Like I have a little lantern on mine. You can customize your wands. You get different wands. You can have any wand you want, including any wand that any of the people, good or bad, used. There's a lot. There's so much you could do in there. And I think the reason why it's such a long game and nobody's completed is because there's so many side quests to do. People want to explore. They want to look around the halls. They want to find every inch of the game. They take their time. Like with games like that, people take more time exploring than they do actually doing the quests. And that's why it takes so long.
Yeah, that's fair. I like to do the quest, then explore.
Especially when you have the opportunity to explore the Potterverse, it's really cool. But it's before all the movies.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was reading, because I think even in the description when you look at it, it takes place way before that. So I think it, like, even before like Tom Riddle's and Hagrid's time, like way before that too. It might even be before even before the where the Fantastic Beast takes place, possibly, or around that time. I'm not sure.
You said the game's on sale for how much right now? 20?
Let's find out. I believe so.
Because the add-on for the Dark Arts pack, it's $20. So even if you got the Dark Arts pack and the game on sale, plus that other one, you're still saving money. You're still under $60. So you're still saving a crap ton of money, because that game is $70 with the digital deluxe, which is what I got. I didn't know they had
all right, I'll show y'all
a new Potter game.
I don't think it shows anything. Okay, so there you go. So it's on sale, 70% off for $20.99, right? There you go.
What about the deluxe edition? Is that on sale? You said just the regular?
Yeah. But
there's a way around it.
There's a Hogwarts Legacy and Harry Potter Quidditch, because there's a Harry Potter Quidditch game. They got that combo for $39.99, 60% off. So there's that. I did see something with that dark something pack.
Yeah, that's got like the horse, the outfit. That's what I got. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're gonna hate me for this. You said it was how much?
20.
It's only $5.99.
Shoot, go for it, bro. I would. You save. That's crazy. Buying it separate, you save more than if you bought the digital deluxe together.
So apparently the Dark Arts pack is also on sale because of Black Friday. So
then why isn't it bundle on sale? That's weird.
I don't know, man.
That is weird.
But yeah. So I probably will. I might end up getting convinced to do it.
You'll like it. You'll definitely like it.
Oh, I'm gonna love it. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna yeah. I might be consumed with that for a little bit, but
oh, okay, all right. The Dark's Art Battle Arena, which is fun. You could battle it out with the wands. You don't get that quest if you don't have it. I didn't know that was a separate quest because I bought it all together. So you get the cosmetic set, the hat, and the mount, and then it's the battle arena. So it's an actual little DLC add-on. It's not just cosmetic.
Oh yes, it is normally $20, but it's on sale because of the Black Friday. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's a good.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's actually worth getting because of that.
I can literally feel you slapping me if I don't get that. Like, I could literally imagine
you'd be slapping yourself. That battle arena is a lot of fun. You can replay it. It's a lot of fun. It's also how you practice your using your wand magic too, because it has a whole thing of like the old magic. Your character has the old magic, and as you go through, you're finding out more and more and more, and you have the basic stuff that's in the movie and what you learn in a class, but then you have the old magic stuff too, which I forget what they're called in there. So you got both, which is pretty cool. So you got like 2 different types of spells.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. That's awesome. Really it's really cool. And to think that all that came from she got that, no matter what that lady says, she got that idea from Billy the Wizard, but made it into this huge, just crazy. It's probably now generations because it's been around for 20 years. So that's crazy.
It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah,
yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, you fight everything from the spiders, dragons, all sorts of stuff. There's different mounts you get. Like, I haven't unlocked all the mounts yet. Like, like I said, I only played it up to where you get the brooms, but there's so much more to that game. It's ridiculous. I'm surprised it was the price it is because of so much you could do in it. The game alone should be like a $70 game. It's insane.
I gotta. What can you say? You gotta love deals.
Oh yeah. I was on Walmart yesterday, and the Zelda games and stuff, they used to be 60. They're now like $70. I was like, damn, I went up. I was like, that's insane. I always believed that digital copies should be cheaper than physical, but apparently there's some type of law worldwide where they can't do that. And I don't know why. But they can have the digital on sale, but not the physical.
Okay.
Make it make sense.
I don't
get that.
That made my eye itch.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that. I was like, what? That's so stupid, because digital should be cheaper than physical because you don't have the, whether it's the cartridge or the CD or the case or any of the art, you just have the digital game. It should be cheaper.
Yeah.
But
not everything works like that.
No, sadly it doesn't. But yeah, you'll like that game. You really will. There's a lot in it to do.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm re-downloading it right now.
I'm dead. I can't. I can imagine you a couple days from now. You hit me with a message. You download it yet?
Oh my god, man!
But yeah, man. No. Yeah. I've always loved these type of games, role playing, RPGs, and whatnot. Ever since I can remember. Been a gamer for as long as I can remember, honestly. So yeah. But I don't want to take up too much time. I know you have another guest.
Yeah. Well, I was going to split up half hour. Figured that'd be fair.
Okay. Yeah. I was paying attention. I didn't want to take up the full.
You got a half hour. Each guest gets a half hour. It's only fair.
Yeah. My bad. I thought my time was up.
It's only been 27 minutes.
What? Very, very, just right. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
I pay attention. By the way, I'm going to take advantage of his stumbling, trying to say a sentence to do a plug-in. This is Talk Nerdy to Me with me, Kevtastic Gamer, every Saturday at 11 p.m., where we talk about video games, gadgets, technology, and collectibles, or we just babble like fools. Who knows? Anything.
Yep, like Kev wearing a Santa hat before even Thanksgiving.
If it's good enough for retail, it's good enough for me.
Wow.
So, you.
Oh my god.
Why didn't you get a featured show? Because I said you to a guest. I don't think they don't like that. It was like, oh, you? Okay, then you, no show. I'm like, oh, no show? Oh, you.
Oh,
that's my outburst.
I cannot.
Too many were there.
I'm dead. Well, that's I mean, that's pretty much it. Aside from like, yeah, growing up playing video games and whatnot. Playing like Mortal Kombat and whatnot, Mario Kart.
I love open world games. Like, for example, me and First Class play together. Ark, Ascended, Survival Ascended. That's a lot of fun.
Oh, I've seen that. I've never played it though.
Well, with a modded server, he had Godzilla, and that was pretty funny. It's running around Godzilla. So, like, he gave me admin privileges, and we spawned Godzilla, and he was like, can you tame it? I was like, if there's a saddle for it, I'm going to ride it. There's a saddle for it. I was running around just doing that. It was a lot of fun. I actually missed that server. Now we're playing Farm Simulator 25, which is just like real farming. So like I got to learn the equipment. But we're going to have our next guest in the box before we babble on too much.
All righty. Well, thank you for having me.
I'll have you come back in the box and you both can do plugins and stuff where we can find you and yada yada and blah blah blah.
Okay.
Because I think I forgot to do that in the beginning of the show. Oh well.
No problem.
I'll see Doesn't matter as long as it's there. All right, we're gonna have our next guest in the box.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
I'm cooling. I actually was playing South Park, the new game.
That's right. They have another game. I forget what it's called, but yeah, they have like what? Two more games out?
The Fractured Butthole. The game is called South Park, The Fractured Butthole.
Wow. I am not surprised at all with that show.
Yeah, legitimately, you have fart powers. You have superpowers of farting. You can change time with farting. You can gas blast with farting. It's kind of weirdly fun. I thought it was going to be stupid, but it ended up being fun.
I remember way back in the day, they had the one, I think it was their first game where you had to fight the turkeys. That thing was pretty funny.
So the snowballs are the turkey pissing in the yellow snow, pissing in the snow and all that extra. I remember that one. N64. Good times.
Yeah, it was great. It was N64 and PC.
See, I've never had it for the PC. I always had it for the N64.
It was the same graphics.
Everything was the same back then.
Oh yeah. Oh, they got Snow Day out. That's the other one I was thinking of. Snow Day.
Yeah, I remember that one as well. I remember that one. Like that was
just came out this year. Yeah.
I was one of those kids that genuinely, when I was growing up, Blockbuster was my shit to get all the games.
Language.
Oh,
this is gonna be a featured show.
My stuff to get all like the games before they came out. I stayed there.
I loved Blockbuster and what was it, Hollywood Video and all that. They were great. They need to bring back the rental stores.
They really do. But you know what it was? Is when they started doing that Redbox stuff, nobody took anything back.
Oh, then what do we call it? Netflix pretty much just killed everything.
Netflix and Gamefly.
Yeah. Yeah. If Netflix ever puts video game rental in there, they'll dominate everything.
Netflix does have video games. They have mobile games. I know that much. Like right now.
Oh, they got for the PC. I think they have it. Yeah.
Yeah, like right now on my phone, I can play Grand Theft Auto off Netflix. Like
that's pretty cool.
All the old school Grand Theft Autos are all on Netflix. So that's pretty like dope. Something I let my daughter do since she wants to be playing certain games. I'm like, you know what? Go on Netflix. If it's on Netflix, play it. If I don't gotta buy it, play it.
You're right.
But games are way too expensive. At least back in the day, they was like $20, $30, $40, maybe $50. Now things like $80 to $100 a pop.
That's what I was just saying. Like I bought not Breath of the Wild, but the new one of the Zelda, the sequel to it, and I bought it for $60. I went into Walmart yesterday and it was $70. Oh, wow. I was like, that's insane. Yeah.
I legitimately wanted to get both of the new Zeldas that came out in the past 2 years, but I was like, I seen the price, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna play it that much. I'll wait.
I mean, they're good games. They're open world. You can explore and stuff if you have the right armor. Otherwise, you die from heat and all the elements. Like, that's always fun. But
like when you used to have the tunics and all that crap, the blues, yeah.
I like
Ocarina of Time was my favorite.
They have a new one out that's What was that cartoon one that came out with that looked like clay animation for? It was for Game Boy, and I forgot what it was called.
I remember which one you're talking about. It
Yeah,
looked like the old school Zelda cartoon character just made like into a new modern version, right?
yeah. Let me look it up real fast because that well, the Echoes of Wisdom is where it's actually Zelda herself. Link's Awakening is what, because the Echoes of Wisdom is the new one. It's just like Link's Awakening, but it's actually a Zelda game with Zelda in it, which is funny because it should have been called Link, not Zelda.
Yeah, I never understood those because like Zelda was just a princess, but Link was always the main character.
Yeah, then apparently it's the legend of her, and he's just there. Now that game, fun fact about it was the developers way back in the day with Game Boy was screwing around, and they put a little bit of every element of Nintendo, Mario, Zelda, and all that into Link's Awakening.
I remember the old one, the
yep,
Ocarina of Time. I remember if you went into Zelda's castle and you looked into the windows, you'll see different pictures of Mario characters, and if you like shot the what's this thing called, the slingshot at the windows, it would throw out coins and all that stuff for you.
That's pretty cool.
Mario, you had to find a Mario character. One was like a Luigi character. One was the little bomb character from Mario. It was kind of dope to see like how they would incorporate the little Easter eggs in the games back in the day. And knowing that,
well, that's thanks to Link's Awakening, which was accidental. They were messing around with it and they're having fun. They just created a game for themselves, and one of the higher ups saw it and they were like, "We have to make that into a full game." They're like, "But we're just screwing around." Like, that's why you have the chain dog thing, ball dog thing from Mario in it. You have a lot of Mario bad guys in it that's not part of Zelda's world at all.
Now I gotta go play that. Now you just see my daughter got the Switch, and it's like I never played anything on it. Like I did the Mario games, but for Mario, I'd rather bring out like the old school Nintendo and play Mario.
They have the old school stuff on there. They have Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, Nintendo, Sega, GameCube, not GameCube, 64. They're going to be adding every single Mario and Zelda game to it.
All right, so yeah, I gotta definitely tap into her her Switch more. I've been so into playing Call of Duty with my fiance lately. It's ridiculous.
Big Call of Duty fan. What was the first game you ever played that really got you into gaming?
What'd she say?
Hold on. Can somebody please get rid of Jet for me?
That dude, I don't know how he always finds me every live I'm in.
First, all right, somebody, thanks.
Okay, where mommy? All right, go upstairs. Sorry, Daddy.
What was that's not a problem. What's the very first game you ever played that got you into gaming?
Very first game I played that got me into gaming, Joe and Mac. Like, I got my Sega, and I think Joe and Mac and the Lion King game were the two games I played relentlessly as a kid, trying to like.
Lion King was hard.
Yeah, it was always the waterfall part for me that pissed me off. I finally got the waterfall part when I was like 16, 17. But other than that, I hated that.
Yeah, mine was the very first Mario Brothers. I remember getting Nintendo for Christmas, and it was the Mario Duck Hunt with the running pad. And apparently the running pad is with the game like that is hard to find, the game with all of them in it. And I was like, damn, we should still have
them. I remember having like I always wanted like the different pads for the NES, but it's like learning how to do the little slides and everything with the regular controller and watching someone else do it with the pad, I'll be like, yeah, that's what I can do with the regular controller. Haha, try it. And they couldn't do it. I was like, you need this stupid pad to do it. Now I can do it without y'all. Like, it made me feel good as to having the regular controller and being able to do the same stuff everybody else could, because it made me feel like I was a little bit better because I had to do it with less buttons and I like a little harder of a playing device. You feel me?
Yeah, I get it. What I liked about the track thing was they had the track runner, and it was the first actual interactive thing. Nintendo was ahead of their time. They had the robot, they had the Power Glove, and they had the trackpad. And nothing had anything like that since that, from all the way up until I guess recent years of VR. Nintendo, Super Nintendo didn't have it, Sega didn't have it, nobody had it.
Virtual Gear. We had Virtual Gear back in the day.
Yep.
Remember you had it was like a little thing you put on your head, and you remember it was almost like you had this a little goggle you put in front of your eyes, but you could see like shooting games and stuff like that. But it was like real basic, but it was actually dope for the time because it was made by Nintendo as well. It's like all those people that made certain games, like they were such ahead of their time. Now we're redoing so much stuff that we wanted to do then. We're doing it over instead of making new stuff. You know what I mean?
We're adding to it. We have the hand tracking, like I could do with my little guy here. We have the face tracking. We have the reality with the games where you can see your room and it has the games. Yeah. So you see, because VR has been around, the actual VR headsets with the gloves have been around since the 80s. And throughout like every 10 years or so, they had a new set. Like the 90s had a new one and so on. Until now, it's like every year they're coming out with a new one or something like that. But it's pretty cool to see the evolution of it. In fact, technically, VR can go all the way back to those 3D glasses from the 1800s and stuff. That paved the way for what we have now.
Now, question: are you hyped to get the PlayStation 6, or are you more like?
I think they should hold off for another 5 years for it because people just recently were able to get a PlayStation 5 because of the shortage that happened.
Very much.
So I think it's too soon.
Yes, even with the PlayStation and portable drones that they just made. Like, I'm already seeing those in GameStop for sale for like $189 used.
Yeah, the Pro is ripoff. You have to buy the CD separate and stuff. They still make the original one, and I think the original one's going to outsell the Pro because, first off, an $800 price tag is ridiculous. You really don't get any type of upgrade except for the CD-ROM drive separate for $150, and I think that's a ripoff.
Yeah, like that's the main thing. Like, if they do the PlayStation 6, I think they need to bring back like some of the PS2 games and bring back like crossplay, because for a lot of people who had PS3 games that don't come up on PlayStation Store anymore, a lot of people who had PlayStation 2 games that don't come up on PlayStation Store anymore, those games were like classics, like Need for Speed Underground and stuff like that. Those were classic games that you would have thought would come back, like Twisted Metal when they remade that. You go to the PlayStation Store, you'll see like Twisted Metal 2 from the PlayStation 1, but they won't bring up any of the PlayStation 3 games. You feel me? So it's
especially like, since the TV show came out, you'd think they would have all the Twisted Metals.
Yeah, and the last one was like fire, like the more up-to-date one. It was crazy. It was, for the PS3, that was probably one of the best graphic games that the PS3 had.
Yeah, even for PlayStation 1, it was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, all of them were great. Like Twisted Metal Black, Twisted Metal 1, 2. I forgot what the last one was called. That was on PS3. But that one was my favorite one. And it was like, damn, I look for it all the time now and I can't find it.
Yeah, it's a shame that they shut down like PlayStation 3, the stores and stuff. And it's like if they do that, I think the games you bought, you can re-download them. They're there to re-download, but they're not there. Like you can't find them any other way because you bought them. But there are a couple of them that there's this 3D cartoon battle game of Little Vikings that they don't have. And it could have been 3D or not because, PlayStation 3 is big on the whole 3D thing.
Yeah.
They could have had it regular in the store, but they don't have that. You can't even get it to download if you owned it. So you had to have a PlayStation 3 with the store in order to even download that when you bought it.
And that's the thing. Like right now, I'm ready to go purchase I'm ready to fix one of my old PS3s that I still have in storage, just so I can start playing some of the old school PS3 games.
Yeah, I just found my Soul Reaver, which are coming out with a remake of Soul Reaver and Soul Reaver 2 with better graphics, which looks really amazing. My old Soul Reaver and Legacy of Kain game will not work on PlayStation 5, I meant.
And yeah, and that's what was crazy because you remember even when it came out with the PS4, they only had maybe 100 or 200 PS4s when they first came out that really could do the cross play, the cross gen.
The backwards compatibility. Yeah.
Yeah, them drones went for like 600-700, and if you had one of those, that shit came with the fucking red ring of death, like the fucking
language.
My bad. It came with the red ring of death, like Xbox. I hated that.
Yeah. That was actually, I think, PlayStation's one and only time they really had something like that happen. Xbox was notorious for it. Every year a new one came out, did it. Even the most new ones, they still do it.
They still do the red ring of death?
From what I heard, yeah. I don't have an Xbox because I have a computer that pretty much is my Xbox.
Yeah, because computer plays everything an Xbox plays.
Yeah. You can get the Xbox Game Pass, and you have all the Xbox games you can play from the cloud, plus PC and Xbox games, so you get a little bit more for your money.
My favorite Xbox games back in the day were the Left 4 Dead games.
Got them on the PC, yeah. I remember the black guy in there. They had to remodel him because apparently Obama got mad that it looked like him, even though it came out long before he was in office. So I was like, I'm dead.
Now I gotta rethink about that. It did look like Obama. I am weak.
If I was Obama, I would have played the game. I'd been like, that's awesome. I'm in a game. He didn't think it was so awesome.
I was like, oh, well, it's time to kill some zombies and get very presidential. We want to save the people. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna kill these guys. We're gonna
he promised change, but we didn't expect a zombie outbreak. You should have asked him what he meant.
It's crazy because it's like we've seen so many different things in our lifetime growing up and watching movies like Outbreak and stuff, to watch a whole bunch of lab monkeys escape in North Carolina. It's like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I didn't even think of Outbreak with that. Yeah, holy crap.
They're like, we found all of them. Sure you did. There's going to be that one that the little white girl finds. And that's going to be the start of the outbreak. Look, they said Trump was going to give us more stimuluses. I want that stimmy. Hey.
Really? Oh, not to, I mean, I don't get political on my show, but I got to look into that. I didn't hear that.
He said
interesting.
Supposedly they were saying he's going to give some more out because of all the stuff that was given to I guess the migrants that were coming over. They were getting like $15,000 on their EBTs for cash, Like
Wow.
20,000 on food stamps, and like I seen the receipt that they left one day. They really
Yeah, they get like 400,000 for a house. But anyways, we'll talk after the show about that. But yeah, that should be if he does it, that'd be interesting. All right. I'm gonna get King Goober back in the box. Stay in the box. Goober, you still here?
Goober.
I always think of the Andy Griffin show. Goober.
He's like, I'm a goofy goober. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. You're a goofy goober. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. We're all goofy goobers.
Yeah, when I had my show, that was my theme song.
I remember. I was
hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, starting with Goofy Goober. Where can we find you? What upcoming things you have, and so on? Introduce yourself, who you are.
Yeah, I'm King Goober. I'm just a goob living in a goober world. I stream sporadically, like my attention span. And yeah, you can find me on my my girlfriend Queen Vampy's live. She has her show that I admin for, Musical Madness, every Tuesday at midnight Eastern. So if you're on Pacific and Central Time, that is Mondays at 9 and 10 respectively. 9 and 11 respectively. And yeah, it's a great show, feature approved. I don't think I'm on any other shows for the rest of the month. I believe I'm yeah, I could be wrong, but so yeah, I don't have much going on at least for the rest of the month of November. I have a lot of stuff going on in December, but I'll wait till it gets closer. That's pretty much it. I on my streams you can find me playing Fortnite, listening to music, acting like a goofball. And just promoting positivity. My stream, I call it Switzerland. All right, it's neutral zone. Okay, if anyone's seen Luke Cage on Netflix, that was on Netflix, you know what I mean. That's the reference I got. That's my inspiration. So yeah, so it's a place to be. Vampy and I run VGK together, the family Vampy Goober Kingdom, all about positivity and embracing who we are.
Goober
and that's pretty much it.
Goober Kingdom, I'm dead.
Vampy Goober Kingdom.
I'm the king of Goober Kingdom. If you're not neutral, we will execute you. What? You heard me.
You goofy goobers.
What's happened to positivity? I'm positive that's going to happen. You want to test me?
Positive I'm going to pop off.
Yep. That is something I would actually say. Jokingly.
Yeah, I'm positive I'm going to pop off. I'm going to pop you like a pimple. Keep playing with me.
Wow, that's disgusting.
That's what you gotta tell somebody. You gonna mess their head up. I'm positively gonna pop you like a pimple, huh?
Oh, sorry, I had to throw up a little bit. What? All right, we're gonna pretend he didn't say that. Unfortunately, it's your turn for your plug-in and who you are.
They call me the Black Joker. Y'all can find me Rap Battles, Damnation, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like he said, I stream sporadically too. I'm in school, so when you catch me, you catch me. After I get off here, I'm going back on live so everybody can finish watching this UFC fight. John Jones is about to fight. So yeah. Make sure y'all pay me and pull up if y'all try and watch this fight because the fight's about to start in a few minutes.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's funny. I was about to go live after this too. Okay, might take a like.
I got in trouble for the Mike Tyson fight last night. They said I was spamming, and apparently that's code for, hey, you're doing something you're not supposed to do.
I was on all night. They didn't say nothing to me.
I think somebody reported me. I don't know.
Yeah, I chose not to watch. You didn't hit the beep on them. You probably let the real word go.
It was sad. It was so sad. Like, oh my god, it was so sad.
That whole fight was horrible.
It was a publicity stunt. That's all that was.
I'm glad the females was as good as they were because they made the night.
They really. Oh my god.
Yeah, all the fights before the main fight those were the actual fights. Everything else
was like headbutting people.
The eye. All she did was keep headbutting that eye the entire night.
Yeah.
Oh, headbutt.
Man, that was brutal.
I had to keep covering my stream like this, because I remember what happened when
that was that was wild.
I'm like, y'all not gonna ban me for this.
That was wild. I was watching on Netflix. That was wild as anything. That was a good fight. People say she got cheated.
I'm not an expert, but I thought headbutts were not allowed in boxing.
She did it accidental, but what it is, like, I don't think she means to do it. She leans in, but she goes in head first before she swings. So I don't know if she's deliberately doing it or if that's just the way she leans in.
Taylor was kind of.
She keeps headbutting people.
Once she seen she got that eye, she kept doing it to the side of that eye.
Earlier, she was like rubbing her hair in it and stuff. Yeah.
Earlier in the fight, she was doing it to the other side as well, like trying to just like grip up on the other side. But when you seen it start getting later, she started seeing that eye open up more and more. She only went to that one side.
Yeah, that was that. She should have been disqualified for that.
She really should have. She really should have.
I mean, if you're punching them there, that's one thing. Even though I don't think that she should have continued after she got busted, but whatever. But if she was deliberately doing stuff like that, she should have been disqualified. I mean, I don't watch sports like that, but she should have been disqualified.
When they said it when they was asking the one dude, he was like, all she keeps doing is holding the head button.
Yeah.
That's her fight.
Yeah.
I'm like, if the crowd even sees it, you should have been disqualified.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, she won. I don't know the point system on that. It was weird. The other girl
was just because she was more damaged. But even if she lost the point, she should have lost that fight. Because the other girl didn't really lose.
The eye doesn't count. Like the eye doesn't count. That was a headbutt injury. That shouldn't count.
And exactly, it shouldn't count, especially when she lost and Taylor lost points. That other fighter, Serengo, she didn't lose a point the entire round, and she was winning every round, landing way more punches the entire time.
I do think it's funny she had all those belts on her, though. They had cheerleaders from the one girl, but she came out with all those belts. She could barely stand in that crap.
Yeah, that was.
She just had like a pole with wheels to wheel that around. That was hilarious.
It's about to be main fight time. Light, love, and positivity. Thank you for having me on your show.
That's it for tonight's show. Appreciate you guys for being here. Definitely going to give you a fave and come check you out sometime.
Definitely. I got you fave as well. Thank you for having me a part of the show. I will do this anytime that you need me, and I'll make sure I'm a little bit more age appropriate with the language. You feel me?
Yeah, because I'm trying to get it featured. Probably shouldn't be saying you stream boxing matches on here either. That's probably a no. But
as long as you don't show it, it's fine.
I'm my face is on there the whole time.
True.
They can hear it. It's fine. Just don't show it.
True. I guess. Yeah. But do appreciate you guys for being here. Thanks for coming back again, Goober.
Of course. Always, man.
We'll probably have you on here again because you got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of stuff. You pretty much live on the show now. You're part of the show. You're our mascot.
Mascot's
like, the Goob is here.
Yeah, right.
Now it's a party.
All right.
Appreciate you guys. All right, everybody. That's it for tonight's show. Appreciate it.